£1 following J Defoe's controversial move to West Ham. Charlton claim the under-16 international was poached by the Hammers, and they now want new rules to stop bigger clubs snatching players developed at smaller ones.
J Defoe is the latest young player to be caught up in a poaching row. He was offered professional terms by Charlton after almost 7 years on their books, but decided to move to Upton Park after being approached by West Ham. He's scoring at almost a goal a game at the Hammers, and ironically 2 strikes knocked his old club out of the FA Youth Cup on Tuesday night. The transfer, though, angered Charlton, who felt Defoe had been approached as he was about to sign a professional contract for them. Charlton were awarded around £500,000 less than they were looking for, but have decided not to pursue the matter further.
The advice we got was that we should go through the football authorities. We risk a danger if we then take it to the courts in terms of a higher figure. We were seeking 2 million, we've got 1.65 million, so there is some disappointment there, but at the end of the day it's such a massive figure that I think we've upheld the principle that we were fighting for.
West Ham have denied any wrongdoing in the matter, but Charlton are keen for the Football League to look further into the whole subject of player poaching.
There must be a deterrent in the system. People can't make commercial decisions about taking young players, and the danger is that if the compensation is set at very low levels, people will be making commercial decisions and saying, let's take 3 or 4 of the best boys on the circuit. What this has done today is to send out a message loud and clear that if you're going to pursue a policy like that, it will cost you in the pocket.
Charlton will receive £400,000 straight away for Defoe, with the remaining £1.25 million dependent on appearances. But they hope the league's decision will send a strong message to the bigger clubs not to target youngsters developed by smaller sides in the future. Tony Campbell, Sky Sports.
And they're celebrating a windfall of a very different kind. When the talented teenager J Defoe left Charlton for West Ham, Charlton said that the teenager had been poached. Well, today the Football League agreed and ordered West Ham to pay Charlton over £1.5 million. Jonathan Gould reports.
It was a meeting clouded in secrecy and not even held at the Football League's headquarters. West Ham left refusing to comment. Chairman Tim Brown and Club Secretary Graham Mackerel did say off camera they'd had a fair hearing. Charlton were a little more vocal.
We came here today to fight a principle on behalf of all the smaller clubs in this country who have players enticed away by the bigger clubs. What's happened today is we've been awarded a total package of 1.65 million.
A lot of money for a 17-year-old, but appearances for the under-16 national side suggest he has a big future. Indeed, the precedent was set when Arsenal had to pay Notts County £2 million for Jermaine Pennant under similar circumstances. The Football League Appeals Committee also refused to face the cameras today, which leaves a number of questions still unanswered.
We're still very concerned about the way in which the rules operate in this country, that boys can sign for other clubs where there is a dispute between the 2 clubs, and we aren't happy with the compensation arrangements, but they're things that we'll be raising with the Football Association and the Football League through the normal course of events.
Ironically, while Defoe's ex-teammates were winning 2-1 at Swindon last night, he was scoring twice for West Ham in their 4-1 victory over Charlton in the FA Youth Cup. A performance that suggests that even though the Hammers have had to pay £1.65 million in compensation to the Addicts, it could still prove a real bargain. This is Jonathan Gould for London Tonight.